Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Othercide. So, I decided to start a new run because we got defeating a mission and we got many of our daughters killed. Okay, so
what memory has this agony uncovered?
the reason why we died is actually
Give
quite
life
simple.
to our daughters. Please, guide her well. Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way. Give life to our daughters.
Okay, so the reason we failed is very simple. It's simply because
Now,
we
unleash
used
her on
an
any who
inferior
stand in
team.
her way.
So, one of the reasons is we used a weaker team for a difficult mission. You know? And it's one of those things you have to think about. It's one of those, as I said, it's one of those things you have to think about. You have to make a decision. Okay, this is the team I'm going to go for.
Before the end.
But is it suitable for this particular mission? Because that was a problem with the Plague Cemetery mission, the Hunt mission, and the other mission, which is the survival mission. So, yeah, that's the reason. Anyway, I've been doing some more research about the stream.
How many have died to appease suffering's ambition? How many more?
I've been doing some research about the stream being stream playback. So when you're streaming, you can watch your old playback and why it's skipping. I sort of figure out the reason. It's most likely related to the internet sort of dropping out, but when I was doing research on the internet, they say using the Ethernet cable is better than using Wi-Fi, obviously. But it is not the only reason. There's many other reasons. I'm guessing the problem with the internet service provider is one of the reasons. Anyway, we shouldn't think about it too much. Hopefully this one, the stream doesn't skip too much. I'm using an Ethernet cable. I was using an Ethernet cable for many of the streams now. So I'm running a snake.
Impressive.
It's not great, but that is what I'm doing.
The new
So,
has just arrived.
yeah, I don't like running a snake, but if it has to be, it has to be. So.
Whatever we
So
can
basically, I'm
prevent
running a
this
snake from
torture.
the modem to my PlayStation. It is a long snake, but it's what it is. There's not much I can do about it. So. You can't dodge this.
A clean cut.
Yeah, it's a backstab. So, yeah. So I've been running a snake from my modem to my PlayStation just to minimize the chance of this skipping during the stream playback. So as you stream, after you finish streaming and upload it on YouTube, you can watch your playback. So I know that some parts
Come
have been
what may,
skipping.
we will slow suffering's progress. It is done. But
So
what
this skip
falls
is
today
not
may rise again tomorrow.
this particular skipping is not consistent. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. And most of the time it is okay. And when it happens very randomly. It does not happen like it doesn't happen just for 5 seconds. It doesn't happen just for
A new
10
challenge
seconds.
beckons.
Sometimes it's a few seconds. Sometimes it is longer. So sometimes it's a few seconds, sometimes it is 10 seconds, sometimes it's longer. There's been situation where it's more than almost more than a minute. That's how long it was. So
Careful. You wouldn't want my scalpel to slip into.
so sometimes it's longer. It's longer than a minute. Sometimes it's half a minute. So just through the playback of the stream, so it skips. So some section, for example, you stream 30 minutes, right?
These statues remember no victory, no heroes, only
It only
pain.
shows, so you stream 30 minutes, it only shows 29 minutes and let's say 50 seconds. Then 10 seconds is missing somewhere. This happens randomly. It happens for a random duration as well. Sometimes it's very long time, sometimes it's not. And also, it happens both with wireless and Ethernet, although I can't confirm which one is more. Because I've just recently streaming with Ethernet, but it still kind of happens with Ethernet connection. Even you have a physical cable connection. So not just wireless. Yeah, that's just something to note. So, and I'm thinking it's because the NBN drops out. The NBN commonly drops out. So that's what happens. Now, another thing is the game occasionally crashes. So if the game crashes, so if the stream drops out, it's fine. All I have to do is just restart my stream. All I have to do is just restart my stream from the point where I left off. For example, if the stream drops off at position A, all I really have to do is just reset the stream, and that's it. Now, skipping in the playback of the stream is much worse because the playback is some missing data, right? But
The veil grows weaker. His power
so it's some missing data, which is really bad.
shatter them.
Yeah. So okay. So if the stream drops out, it's fine because it's not a big problem. If the stream drops out, what would happen is I can just restart the stream at where I left off. Okay, if it's in the middle of a mission, it's in the middle of a mission. If it's not in the middle of a mission, it's not in the middle of a mission. It doesn't matter. But the skipping in the playback is super annoying because if it skips during the playback, what would happen then is some data is lost. We don't know what happened in the stream. So that's the biggest problem.
Suffering never end.
You know? Yeah.
A bitter victory.
So that's the biggest problem.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Got him.
Striking.
So that's the problem. If the stream skips, some area is missing. If it just crashes, it's if the stream just drops out, it's fine because all I have to do is just restart the stream at where I left off. If the stream skips in the playback, some data is lost. It could be 10 seconds, it could be a minute, it could be half a minute. Another thing to note is that Another thing to note that is if the game physically crashes, so the game sometimes will physically crash. Okay, so if the game physically crashes, there is not much that I can do. If the stream physically crashes, I cannot restart the stream. I have to
stop progress. The cure will be found.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about if the game crashes. So if the stream crashes, it's fine, because what would happen is that I can just always
flawless.
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is that if the stream crashes, or the stream drops out, all I have to do is restart the stream, and that could be in the middle of a mission, or it could be somewhere else. That is not a big problem. The skipping in the playback is a big problem because some data is lost. Yeah, when you watch the playback, some sections are skipped. They're not there anymore. You remember, sometimes when you capture videos using the PlayStation, some things are skipped. It skips like a couple of seconds. It's like that during the stream playback, but it's inconsistent. Sometimes it happens more often, other times it happens less. I'm just using the Ethernet cable now to minimize it. If it still happens, it's not my fault. There's nothing more I can do, you know? It's just the NBN is not stable. It happens to everybody who has an NBN. Another thing is, if the game physically crashes, the game sometimes during the middle of a mission could physically crash, or in the beginning of a mission, when you're loading the mission, you could crash. This crash is random as well. If the game crashes, again, there is not much that I can do. Again, if the game crashes, it's not much I can do, and if it happens, it just happens. Now, if it crashes,
and call it science.
If the game crashes in the middle of a mission, it's a problem. Why it's a problem? Because I can not start from the middle of a mission. I have to start from the beginning of the mission. Okay? So that's different if I force quit. Because if I force quit, what would happen is you will see me force quitting. So when you force quit from a game, from this particular game, what would happen is you will see me force quitting. So what does that mean, right? For example, if now I force quit, you will see a blue screen a few seconds. Just sometimes 1 or 2 seconds of me force quitting. If the game crashes, you will not see the blue screen. So that's a big difference. So you will know if I force quit a mission because I'm losing.
I revel in her strength.
So if I force quit a mission because I'm losing, you will see the blue screen. So it's like, okay, you know, I'm losing the mission, I force quit to restart. So you could see that. You will see the blue screen.
No mercy.
But if you do not force quit, if you the game just crashes, you will not see the blue
Memories
screen.
of
It just,
another life.
the stream will just cut
Guard
off.
them well.
Yeah, you will not see the blue screen. Because force quitting, I have to press the pause button, or I have to press the share button and restart, and then I will be able to quit.
Flourish.
Yeah. Anyway, that's just the difference.
What will you remember now?
Alright, just 1 second, everyone, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to do something, that's all.
Suffering manifests again.
Yeah, I just had to do
Rise
something
to
there.
face it.
All good. Okay, I have penance mission and rescue mission. We will do the rescue mission for sure. See if I can buff up my units a bit. Shadow rounds. Claire. Okay, good. That will help a lot. Let's create more daughters.
Give
We need
life
them.
to our daughters.
We put Rebecca. Rebecca will be a shield bearer.
Please, guide her well.
Okay. My low level units, I'll do the penance mission because penance is very easy.
Now,
It's a challenging mission.
unleash her on any who stand in her way.
There is a big difference between a mission, a penance mission that's challenging, and a penance mission that's hard, and a penance mission that's impossible.
We
So like
must
penance
prepare to
mission
pay any price.
that's challenging is super easy. You can do it while you're sleeping. Penance mission that's hard could be anywhere between easy to very difficult. Penance mission that's impossible is always very difficult. It's like, but there's some maps better than the others. There's a map,
As the
penance
plague
mission
ravaged
in the
city,
chapel.
they trapped the healthy within.
That's much easier. I mean, there's penance mission that's the silent city. That's much easier than the chapel. The chapel, I hate it so much. Yeah, not big fan of this rescue mission. It's difficult. Okay. The curve therapists. Yeah, annoying as hell as well. Chris, get up there. Help. Smack him.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Good.
Progress has its setbacks.
Right, Claire. Get up there. Yeah. They can target lock Claire, I don't mind. Claire's very strong, actually. Claire's not easy to kill anyway.
They worship torture.
Plague Doctor.
And call it science.
They call it Plague Doctor. Yeah, I like the slam because slam is guaranteed damage. It cannot be dodged.
Strike.
Despite saying 85% chance to hit, it cannot be dodged. Slam.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Nice.
A bitter victory.
Okay. Claire.
A clean cut.
Hope. If I don't need to waste HP, I shouldn't.
Another terror to haunt us.
Maybe I'll just stay here.
Exquisite.
Bleed them dry.
The Plague Butcher. Yeah, you can try to fight
Will the
all
poor
of them
one's suffering never
if you
end?
wish to do so. That's crazy.
What new horrors must we face?
Smack.
A clean cut.
Yeah, plenty of Plague Butchers. Okay. Alright. Gotta be careful. There's a lot of enemies coming. That's how I feel about every
They
rescue
worship
mission. That
torture
is can
and
go
call it
out of control very
science.
quickly. But usually you can just run for the exit. The only difficult mission was the Shore of Giants. Yeah, that's very difficult. Nice.
Will the poor one's suffering never end? Striking.
Yeah, need to be careful here. I'm moving on pretty quick. Yeah, they have low initiative. I mean, they have high initiative, but their movement's pretty low. So they won't be able to get me anytime soon anyway.
Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
Stay out of their melee range. There's just a whole lot of enemies that are spawning.
The doctor has sent a new atrocity.
Sometimes they can move an extra tile. Sometimes it happens that they can do that. I don't really understand though, how they're able to do that, but you know what? I'm gonna get out of here.
One less to plague the innocent.
Yeah, there's whole lot of play butchers, so they're not that dangerous. But yeah. Yeah, need to be careful. So you got stuck. You know, I have to take the long way around. Okay, time to get out. Bye bye. Wonder if how many enemies Chris can handle. I don't think that many.
Exquisite.
I don't see a point in doing this. So get out of here.
Memories of another life.
Yeah, I could probably
Guard
defeat them
them
all
well.
if I choose to do so, but it will cost too much. It's not worth it. It's better just to leave them alone. It would cost too much. Definitely I would take some HP damage, but
Let her flourish.
is it worth it? No.
Together, you are strong.
Well, the reason is simple.
Take away his tools of torture.
Here we cut and slice and skin for study.
Okay, penance mission. Definitely not my favorite. I hate penance missions. If you can appreciate how crappy they are, they're very crappy. Let's see who that plague butcher is gonna attack. Yeah, he's not going for Rebecca. So either they're going for Desire, or they're going for Celeste. In both situations, bad. Okay, this guy going for Rebecca.
How foolish my fears.
Celeste. Shoot that guy. Dodge.
Shatter them.
Yeah. Sometimes they can move one extra tile, and it's quite annoying actually. It's guaranteed damage.
Striking. Memories of another life. Guard them well.
No, this is guaranteed. I better guarantee it.
The veil grows weaker. His power stronger.
You can't dodge that.
Shatter
Nice.
them. Exquisite.
Alright, well done, everyone.
They worship
Desire.
torture and call it science.
Yeah, I don't like that. There's a bug that
They
penance
worship torture
doesn't
and
leave.
call it science.
It's very weird. It's like the penance mission, but it will not leave. Celeste.
Whatever we
Right, get
can
out of
to
here,
prevent
Celeste.
this torture.
There's only Rebecca left. I won't make it, right? Reinforced armor. He won't be able to get me. Yeah. His armor will be going soon. His armor is already gone. Nice. Slam. Nice.
Exquisite. Okay.
There's some random stats, like health is random, and also the armor appears to be random as well. So.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress. Another threat has come to an end.
Yeah, let's go the next day.
This time. Okay. Suffering sends monsters. What memory has this agony?
A shadow has appeared. Penance. The Plague Cemetery. Like, would you like a bad mission or would you like a worse mission? Yes, I would like a bad mission. The Plague Cemetery is like the worst penance mission possible on the planet. Yeah. Right, so Celeste get you 55 extra damage. Chris. Chance. Yeah, it's like the worst possible mission. I can't think of a mission worse than this. I guess it could be worse. It could be.
What more must we sacrifice before the end? The plague was a tragedy. What came next?
Okay.
An abomination.
We spawned in the right position. Wow. There's a lot of enemies. Two scavengers. You want to kill as quickly as you can. Particularly the big guy. I want to take him out as soon as possible.
Memories of another life. Guard them well. A bitter victory.
The little guys, just be careful of them. They act very quickly, and I don't know who they're attacking. I don't think they're attacking. Well, they're not attacking Hope. I know for sure. So that's for sure. He will be a while away.
Tread them down.
I think they're attacking Chris. I think. I cannot be sure.
Progress has its setbacks.
Do not under any circumstances miss. Yeah. Okay,
I
that's
revel
good.
in her strength.
That was a bit risky though. I would think. It's a little bit
Memories of
risky.
another life.
But
Guard them well.
we did it. It's just a tiny bit risky, I felt like.
You can't stop progress. The cure will be found.
Okay. That was just a tad bit risky. I mean, at most I would have taken some damage. It would have been okay. We'll have to kill her.
A bitter victory.
Alright.
Memories of another life.
Plan B.
Guard them well.
I said plan B. Okay, I can't attack. I can't use slam. Yeah, it
Strike.
happens sometimes when you're pushed ahead of I don't know if it's a bug or it's intentionally done that way. When you're pushed ahead of enemy, sometimes it causes the game so that you can only use lounge to attack. You
Come
cannot
what
use
may,
anything else.
We will slow suffering's progress. Suffering has lost the link here. For now.
Okay. The graveyard or the... What is this? This is the amphitheater. We do the amphitheater because it's easier than the graveyard. But before we do that, we can't make any more daughters. I'm a big fan of this map. I like it the best.
Take away his
I've
tools
never
of
failed in
torture.
this map. Yeah.
What they did to this child. What forces they arrayed against an innocent.
I hate these scavengers. They're very annoying actually. They have killed me once before. Super annoying type of enemy. Super annoying. Nice.
Whatever we
GG.
can to prevent this torture.
Yeah, backstab. Very effective. Celeste. Chris. Okay.
I revel in her strength.
Bleed them dry.
Slam. Push him back.
They collect pieces of broken souls. Whatever we can to prevent this torture. Memories of another life. Guard them well. Whatever we can to prevent this torture. Another terror to haunt us.
Progress has its setbacks.
Lock. Move here. Yeah, you need to do that because they will target lock her. And that's a big problem.
A bitter victory.
Thoughts first.
Shred them down.
Okay, Celeste. Backstab.
You can't stop progress. The cure will be found.
Okay. Nice work, everyone.
Another life.
GG.
Guard them well. Let her flourish. Suffering has lost the link here. For now.
Germinate another couple of daughters.
Give life to our daughters.
There you go.
Please, guide her well.
Next day. All damage increased by 20%. Cool.
Now,
Adrenaline.
unleash her on any who stand in her way.
It's nice.
A mystery has emerged from the void.
Yeah, it's an impossible mission. I mean, not an impossible mission, but a difficult mission. The Sunken Street. So, just make sure we don't
We must
kill
prepare
too
to
many
pay
enemies.
any price.
That's going to be a problem. And our objective is just to get everyone out.
Suffering has contorted this city upon itself.
Yeah, our objective is not to kill everything, but we will kill as many enemies as we can, obviously, for obvious reasons. He's trying to backstab me, but can't do that, bro. I'll backstab you. Okay, so if you have less than 2 enemies on the map, including the enemies spawning, 2 more enemies will spawn here, causing you a lot of trouble. You just wouldn't want it to happen.
A clean cut.
You just avoid. You want to avoid it from. You want to avoid it happening at all cost, if you can.
They worship torture and call it science. Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
Okay. They spawn a different enemy. That's really annoying.
Will the poor one's suffering never end? They worship torture.
Yeah, these are melee
and call it
units.
Science.
That guy scares me a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Because he's in an awkward position as well. Should be okay. Claire. You have to do something.
A bitter victory.
You can't stop progress. The cure will be found.
It's dead. That's important.
Exquisite. Will the poor one's suffering never end? The doctor has sent a new atrocity.
We just take some damage on the bright soul. Oh, that's painful. Ah, he also got the armor. He also got the damage buff.
Setbacks.
Lucky. Oh, the bright soul's close. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't pay attention to the timeline.
They collect pieces of broken souls.
Yeah. Very soon there's a big guy. I don't like this.
Progress has its setbacks.
The bright soul out. Quickly. We don't want to lose her. So need to pay attention to the timeline. Yeah, sometimes my mind's distracted and you're like, well,
It will reap what suffering has sown.
that's like deadly.
Exquisite.
Hey, I thought that was targeted at Hope, not Claire.
Whatever
Damn
we
it.
can to prevent this torture. Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought that was
Another terror
targeted
to
at
haunt us.
Claire. I mean, at Hope, rather than Claire. I'm sorry about the profanity. I wasn't happy about that.
Striking.
Well, that's very painful. Hello, how's it going? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Not bad. I kind of lost. That's what happened. Yeah. That's what happened in this game. I kind of lost. Yeah, because I got hit by a big attack. And that shouldn't have never have happened.
I revel in her strength.
The only reason it happened because I was stupid. I didn't check the timeline who was getting hit. So that was the problem.
Flawless.
Well, that wasn't the best set of actions that could have happened. I'm not sure I can do this. I think I will just take a point of damage on Hope. Nah, I'm gonna go into... Of course I will go into the game blind. I don't want to have to think about... Yeah, I don't want to have to... Well, I mean...
Flawless. Memories of another life. Guard them well.
He can't get to me. But I also can't get to him. Yeah, pretty much. I don't really want to know too much about it because it kind of spoils the game, you know. Nice. Ooh. Okay.
How foolish my fears. A bitter victory.
Yeah, I didn't really want to be surprised by the
new shift has
by the
just
game.
arrived.
Like, I want to be surprised by the game rather than you know what's exactly is happening. It kind of spoils the game. I feel like if you know kind of what is going to happen, you know, it's like, well, this is going to happen. You're like, okay, you don't want to know what's going to happen. Well, I don't think I want to know.
Impressive.
No. I only know there's like a vampire lady in it because I saw a screenshot of it online.
Bitter victory.
That's all I know. And it happens in a village. That's about it. I don't really want to know too much about it because the more I know about it, the worse it's gonna like be for me. Because if you know too much, right, you have too high expectations. I just don't want expectations, you know. You're expecting this, expecting that. What do you mean? Yeah, she really did.
Progress has
You're
its
correct.
setbacks.
But you know, a lot of people expecting a lot from it. They say, I think the game is very ambitious for what it wants to do. I think it really wants to rejuvenate the Resident Evil series. Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 2 Remake sort of done that, but it never got off. You know, it never got to 100%. It got to 90%, and Resident Evil 3 Remake just went backwards, about 50%. So Capcom is really looking to make this like an epic game. But you know, I'm just gonna get it because I don't want to expect too much. Like a lot of people expect too much from the game and then they get disappointed. Don't expect too much from the game. Just play it for what it is,
we will slow
and then that's it.
suffering's progress.
Don't think about it too much. Yeah, sacrifice. That's correct. Yeah, don't expect too much from the game. That's the recipe for disaster. Yeah. Resurrect.
Remember their courage.
Not resurrect. Get out of here. What I mean to do is germinate more daughters.
Give life to our daughters. Please, guide her well. Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way.
Yes. Okay. We know what we have to do. Then we do the other mission with our level 1 daughters.
What more must we
Yeah, I thought
sacrifice
about
before the
having
end?
a level 1 daughter there, but no. This mission is difficult. Yeah. I have to get everyone to level 5 at least.
Slice and skin for study.
So, I just don't want expectations. I just don't want to expect too much and then not getting it, because it happens a lot with this kind of games. You just don't want to expect too much. You want to see what happens, and then that's it. If it's a good game, I will play it. a lot.
Exquisite.
If it's a bad game, I will play a lot. It just, like, I will just play it. Yeah. And I'm not gonna complain about it if it's not what I expected. I'm just gonna play it as it is. Because I just feel it's unnecessary to complain too much. Cool. Yeah, sometimes you can tell, you know. Sometimes you can tell. Sometimes you can know what's gonna happen.
Shatter them.
Yeah. I just don't want to be those people that expect too much from a game, and if they don't deliver it, complain the crap about it. I'm just gonna play as it is. If it's crappy, it's crappy.
Impressive.
Yeah. But you know I'm a fan of Resident Evil. I've seen all the Resident Evil movies. It's just gonna happen. You know? So,
How foolish my fears.
yeah. Yeah, because I've
Shred
seen
them
all the
down.
Resident Evil movies. It's just something I want to play for quite a while. I'm a big fan of Resident Evil series, so I really don't care too much. If it's not good, it's not good. That's all I can say.
Another terror to haunt us. No mercy.
But that's cool. That's the intuition,
You
you
can't
know?
stop progress. The
That's
cure
good.
will be found.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Yeah, that's good. Cool.
They worship torture and call it science. I revel in her strength.
Okay, you just look it up. Alright.
Striking.
I'm just saying that I don't really care too much about the whether the Resident Evil game is gonna be good or bad. I just want to play it. That's it. If it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good. I'm hoping it's gonna be good. I'm hoping it's gonna be like Resident Evil 4 good.
Let her flourish.
That's what I'm
Though
hoping.
the danger passes,
I'm sure it's gonna be good.
we must prepare.
That's my
what
thinking.
memory has
I'm just
this
gonna think
agony
like that.
uncovered?
So,
Please, guide her well.
we got Jill. I don't think we have, right? Then we have Claire, Celeste, and Helena. Yeah, I'm missing someone.
Now, unleash her on any who stand in her
Yep.
way.
Joe's gonna be a shield bearer. That's what it's gonna be. Level 1 daughters, but I have 20% extra damage, so it's gonna help.
We must prepare to pay any price.
Alright.
Specimens. Specimens to cut and probe and flay.
Yeah, it's a reasonably easy mission. Shoot it. Kill it! Okay, it dodged. It can dodge. I don't mind. See, this mission, it's rated as hard, but it's so easy compared to the other mission. I have to be pretty bad to take damage. Just kill it.
Clean cut.
Exquisite.
That's how you do it. So it cannot miss.
Flawless. Will the poor one's suffering never end? A bitter victory.
Nah, let's just put ourselves here. It's not gonna work.
They worship torture and call it science.
Right now.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
GG. That's painful. That's
I
a big
revel
hit.
in her strength.
A big backstab hit. Okay, I know. So you can't miss.
Shatter them.
Backstab is really good in this game. You just have to get to an enemy's back. If you can do that, you always try to do that. Because if you get to an opponent's back, you can do some ridiculous damage. Like really ridiculous.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's
Everyone's got
progress. It
to
is
level
done.
2.
But what falls today may rise again tomorrow. What will you remember now?
2 missions. Survival mission we will do, and the hunt mission we will do.
The crisis has passed, and with it, the mystery it held.
Blacksmith's Grace. Let's use armor reduction. Hope I just want damage. No, we don't do anything. Alright. I'm feeling a bit hungry, so I'm gonna go eat something. Then I'll come back again. We will do these couple of missions. So this is a plague cemetery. It should be okay. So we will do the survival mission. And then we will do the hunt mission. Then we will do the boss battle. Thanks everyone for watching. I do appreciate the view. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.